Hello fellow RC enthusiast. Today I want to talk about something that really frustrates me about racing RC cars, and that's fans. They always seem to break. Seems like these wires are just held on by, I don't know, a little bit of imagination. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can fix these fans. I've done it before. It is a bit of a hassle. They're not that expensive, so if you just feel like buying a new one to replace it, I understand. I've got a bunch of them after buying replacements. They seem to pile up after a while. So I'm going to take all the ones that I have, they're still good, fix them. Mostly the problem is just wires coming off, coming unsoldered. Occasionally you'll get a broken fan blade or a burnt out motor. In those instances, if the fan blade's broken, I'll salvage the motor. If the motor's bad, I'll replace it with one that I had. This fan, I don't have another one in this size that's broken, so it's a part for now. I'm going to use it to part it out when I do break one, if I break one. However, it seems like I mostly break my ESC fans. So, without further ado, let's fix them. Alright, as you see, I have three 25mm fans. All three of them have the same problem, and that is that the wires came unsoldered right from the circuit board on the fan itself. Now, these fans aren't necessarily meant to be taken apart. It's certainly not easy to get into there. They're glued to the base, to the plastic housing, the circuit board. So we're going to take all this apart and show you step by step what I do, how I've done it in the past, how it works for me. If you guys care to repair fans, you're obviously watching this video, so let's get into it. First thing we want to do is remove this sticker on the back. And try not to rip it, because I will be replacing it. So we want to keep this sticker handy. Not sure how handy that sticker is going to be, so maybe we'll get rid of it. Alright. The next step, once the sticker is removed, you might be able to see there's a small white washer right inside holding the spindle, or right on the shaft of the fan itself. This is what holds the fan into the motor. Holds the fan into the housing. And getting this out is a little tricky, but if you have an X-Acto knife, you can pry it in there. There's a small slit in the plastic. Come on. Perfect. Once that flies away and bounces off your light, just go ahead and pick that back up. We will need it, so don't lose it. There you go. I'm sure y'all can see this little guy. Yeah, that little guy. We need that little guy. Don't lose it. Alright, once that's done, get these other fans out of the way. We're just going to go ahead and push this fan blade right out of its housing. There we go. Now we're in business. Alright, my fan blade is good. Doesn't need to be replaced. Everything looks great. It's the best fan blade I've ever seen. We'll put that aside. Next, we want to get this motor and circuit board off the housing. As I mentioned before, they're glued into it, or onto it. They're glued onto the housing, so it's not easy to pull off. And it is a fragile circuit board, so you do have to be careful. Let's see if we can get it loose. If not, we're going to have to chemically treat it with like acetone, which I'd like to avoid. acetone stinks. My wife gets mad at me because the house stinks like acetone. Ooh. Lucky day. We got it. There's a small smidgen of glue you can see in here. Right on the inside of the shaft there. Anyway. We're good. That one wasn't so bad. That was an easy one. Maybe it's because I'm making a YouTube video. I was grateful. Alright. We can see the solder points where the positive negative end of the cable went into before it broke off. And if you can tell, they are labeled here on the circuit board, so that's handy. We have positive here on the left, and on the right's the negative side. So now we're going to prepare our soldering iron, strip our wires, and move on to the next step. Alright, now that we got the soldering iron heating up to its nice low cool heat for delicate electronics, let's go ahead and strip the wiring while we wait. This is fun and exciting stuff. Never foreseen. One of a kind. We don't need a whole lot. Just enough to work with here. Probably can't see any of that. Just take my word for it. Alright. Let's see if our soldering iron's good. Oh, yeah, it's real good. Yes. Nice. Get some of our solder. I'll turn the camera screen on so I see what I'm doing. So I see what you see what I'm doing. Let's tint this sucker up a little bit. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get any on this wire. Let's shake like a Parkinson patient. For any of you that don't know, I am a surgeon by trade. That's a joke. I would have been sued. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. That is just delightful. Look at that. It is nice when soldering comes together. Get some of this excess solder off. Perfect. You guys are probably impressed. Alright, let's see how we're going to solder this thing on. I'm going to flip this guy over. Negative. Hey, come back here. Get back here. Alright. Negative here. Positive here. Don't cross the streams. Bad stuff happens. You know, let's just go for it. Hey, come back here. So, Hey, boy. Hey, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Oh, gosh. Let's get this positive one soldered on. Again, as I shake uncontrollably. Oh boy. Look at that. Look. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, probably out of focus this whole time. But hey. Look at it. It's pretty. I'll describe it. It looks pretty. Looks real pretty. That is good. We're done. We fixed the fan. It's that easy. See? Can't believe nobody does this all the time. Is that right? Is that good grammar? Can't believe anybody doesn't do this. Can't believe everybody doesn't do this. Better grammar. Now we just got to put it back on the shell. I don't bother putting any more glue on it. What's the point? So let's just make sure the wire's lined up, pushed into its little groove. Probably doing all that off camera. Get some nice music playing so you can hear my stupid voice. Ha! Perfect. Let's put the fan back on, the blades. Now we need that bearing. Get back in there. Get a special tool. Yeah, look at that. Now this fun part. Stupid little washer thing. Stupid washer. Come on. Don't pay attention to that. Come on, you stupid washer. Get on there. These are delicate things. Gotta be real gentle with it. Real gentle. Look at that. It's like it never even came off. Can't even tell, I bet. Don't you guys make fun of me? Who am I kidding? There's only a dozen of you that will even see this. But hey, let's pretty it up anyway, just in case. This could be it. The video that makes me famous. I don't want to be famous. Slide up the little missing sticky parts. Put that on. Ooh, look like new. Look at that. Perfect. This guy is golden. Let's get a battery out. And an RC car out. And just kind of cover this fan up. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Let's flip it around. Alright. So first let's unplug this delicate wire. Probably end up breaking this one in the process, but hey, good news. We just fixed one. Oh good. I pulled out the insert. Whatever. Let's plug in this nice dead battery. And now our newly repaired fan. This should be entertaining to say the least. Whoops. Let's see if it doesn't work. That'd be embarrassing. Hey guys, show you how to fix a fan. I don't know how to fix a fan. Alright, I'm gonna turn it on. It's probably gonna take off on me. Woo! Look at that. Blowing like crazy. See it again? Yeah. I'm happy. Alright. Unplug it. Now 2 more to fix. But hey, you guys know how to do it now. I'm gonna do this one on my own. Let me know if you have any questions.